Diecast Addict here, and today, well, tonight, I apologize for my live stream being 2 hours late. I just got busy, I got caught up doing other things, so yeah, but anyways, yeah, what's going on, guys? This is the Diecast Addict here, and tonight we are doing, or should I say now, we are doing a 32 car Fast and Furious drag race as promised from last week. So, without further ado, let's get on with the first race, which is the Mitsubishi Eclipse from the first Fast and Furious, and I think is the Black Super from Fast 5. Let's see who takes on your mark. Say go! And the Eclipse takes the win. Which is something nobody ever said in the first Fast and Furious movie. No, I'm kidding. Right, we'll put these here. Yeah, we'll start them here. Mr. Gomez says, yo, what's up? I mean, he said Andrew, but yeah, yo, what's up? Alright, next, the Ford Escort and the Mitsubishi Evo. Your chat glitched last week. Yeah, I know. I had a lot of complaints about that. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Evo versus Escort. And Mark said, go! And the Escort takes the win. Well, yeah, what exactly happened in the chat last week? Ow. Yeah, the Evo took the win. Yeah, what exactly happened in the chat last week? Did it just not allow you to chat? Veyron and Murcielago now. Or Murcielago wide body. There we go. These guys are wide, so I'll put them here and here. Right, on your marks. Get set. Go! And the Veyron, as the French would say, takes the win. There we go. The Veyron takes the win. If you couldn't tell, I was playing the Crew Motorfest last night, and I did the Supercar Blondie chat. Right. Tokyo Drift Sylvia and the Honda Civic EG Custom. Is that an EG Custom? Studio lights make it hard to see. Yeah, Honda Civic EG. It says, hey, you're really brave for saying and speaking out about your life as well, man. You don't know how hard it is. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just figured I might as well get it off my chest rather than keep it inside. But he said, you also said, I don't know what happened last week, to be honest. Fair enough. I think maybe it was probably a glitch with YouTube. But yeah, anyways, I'll do this race and I'll carry on talking. Right, Sylvia versus Civic EG. On your mark, set, go! Boom! The Civic takes the win. But yeah, what it is, I basically spoke out, well, A, to get it off my chest, because it's taken me about 3 years in total to talk about it, and B is because I hate, people feeling like they're alone, because I always felt like I was alone with what I was feeling. And obviously, because I was talking to one of my friends, and she's got a lot of stuff going on, and I figured, you know what, I might as well tell other guys, other people, you're not alone and stuff. Tessa says hi. Mr. Gomez says hi, Tessa. And Thea Carling says hi. There you go. Right, De Tomaso Pantera and the Datsun 240Z. On your mark, set, go! Oh, that was equally matched, but the Datsun takes the win. There we go. Oh god, I love that Pantera, but unfortunately it's been eliminated. Right, now we have a Real Riders versus Plastic with the Koenigsegg CCX and the Acura Integra GSR from 1996. My favourite generation of Integra, actually. Right, on your mark, say, go! That doesn't surprise me. Don't get me wrong, the egg is fast, but because it's on Real Riders, you know what I mean? There we go. No, oh, jeez. I just damaged Koenigsegg probably. Right, next is Dom's Charger. Let's put it here because it's thinner. Oh my, wow. Look at the size difference between the Charger and the GT3 RS. Wow. Right, Charger and GT3 RS. On your mark, say, go! Boom! GT3 RS takes the win. I really need to start getting a proper box for the series cars because that's not going to do it. Right, GT3 RS. Next, the Hellcat wide body and the Chevy Nova. This is a 1966 Nova. Right, 66 Nova. I'm feeling spicy. Let's call a. Oh, hello. I'm feeling spicy. Let's call a black car Black Panther, but not the one that just lost. What about this one, the Hellcat wide body? That would be pretty fitting. Okay, right. We've got a choice of 3 black cars called Black Panther. We've got the Hellcat wide body. No, we've got more than 3 cars. We've got the Hellcat wide body. We've got the El Camino, the Buick GNX, this Skyline. No, 4. This Charger off-roader and the, what is this? The Astana Hotto. Right, take your pick. Yes, yes, the Hellcat. There you go. Right, Nova vs Hellcat. On your mark, say go. Nova takes Hellcat. There we go. There. Yep, the Hellcat on racing right now. Well, yep, there we go. Call it Black Panther, and also it just won. So you're in luck, and I need to turn this light on because my camera is struggling to focus. Right, Black Panther versus Shrek. There you go. Right, next up, the Sylvia S13, and oh wow, this is heavy. The Lycan Hypersport. I'm tempted just to turn these off because it might mess with the focusing, but let's see. On your you know, I'll swap these around actually because the Hypersport is a wide car. Right, on your mark, set, go. Flashbang, yes, there you go. And the Hypersport takes the win. There we go. Done. GWR XYZ says, hi, what's up? Right. Next is Dom's off-road charger. That's going to be a bit wide. Always thinking, yeah, that's too wide. Dom's off-road charger and the R33 Skyline, which is one of my personal favorites in this race. Let's see who takes it. Mr. Gomez says, hello.gwr. On your mark, set, go! And the Skyline takes the win.
Winner, lane 4.
There we go. You know what? The sad thing is, we never actually got to see the Skyline race in the Fast and Furious movie, and now we have the only two fantasy cars in this race. The what even is this when my brain starts working? The Ion Motors Thresher and the Astana Hotto. Right, muscle versus semi-muscle Viper. You got a supercar muscle car. Right, on your marks, set, go. Boom.
Winner, lane 3.
The Thresher takes the win. No, you know what? That is a cool name for a car, though. Thresher. Hey, what happened to the monster truck racing you promised? Oh my days! I completely forgot. Sorry. Tell you what. I will. Tell you what. I'll do a short tomorrow. Actually, no. Tell you what. To get my rear end in gear when it comes to editing videos, what I'll do is, I promise you, I will do a long form video where I race all the monster trucks and go from there. How does that sound? I'll do a long form video instead of a live stream. Saves me having to like mess about with trying to get over there like all the time. Also, while we're here, GTR versus GT3. I think it's a 994 or 995. Right. On your marks, get set. Mr. Gomez says, yes! Right, let's go. On your marks, set, go! Oh! The GT3 barely takes the win. I need to stop saying barely and saying all the same stuff all the time. But here we are, so Thresher versus GT3. Next is GWR says go. Next is the Chevy Camaro, driven by Brian. I think it's the one. No, it's the one that launched onto the boat, wasn't it? There we go. The Camaro that launched onto a boat, and what drink you got there? It's one that's been there for ages. Don't worry, it's empty. It's a Pepsi strawberries and cream flavor. And now we have also up next the Skyline. Technically, it's two muscle cars because the Skyline technically is a muscle. Well, this generation I class as a muscle car. Right, let's see who takes it. On your marks, get set, go. That one was my fault. It got stuck under my thumb. There we go. Let's try that again. Mr. Gomez says, "Oh, yep." All right, there we go. Skyline versus Camaro, take 2. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, whoops, that was wrong. The Skyline takes the win. We'll tell you what, we'll call that a win for the Skyline, because why not? Because usually I do a best of 3, but this time I can't be bothered, so Skeeling it is. Don't ask why I just said it like that. Right. Suki's S2K versus the Jesse's Jetta. There you go. Right, on your mark, set, go. It's going to be Suki or Jesse, and it was Jesse. After, you know, apart from the RX-7 Velside, this got to be one of my personal favourite cars, the Jetta. One of my personal favourite Fast and Furious cars. Pretty moves back. Right, now we have the Impala and the... Oh, that Hummer is a wide boy. Right. Impala versus Hummer. Wow. Demo Army Dog says, hi, what's up? Hey, actually, no. Yo, Demo Army Dog, I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been? Also, how are you? Right, Impala versus Hummer. Hey, dog, it's been a while. How you been? There you go. Right, remarks, there, go. And the Impala takes the win. Oh, wow, that almost fell off, but... Oh, yeah, Demo Army Dog, I have a bone to pick with you. I messaged you on Snapchat, but unfortunately, you left me unopened. Which, I don't really blame you. Right. We'll do the... Right, we have the... Wow, I keep messing up words tonight. We have the El Camino, without the, what do you call it, without the armor. And the, the Buick GNX. Man said ghosted. Was the Rossa Nero this round? No, this is a Fast and Furious race, but we will do that. We'll definitely do the... There we go. We'll definitely do the Rosa Nero next week. There you go. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do all our Mini GT and Tarmac Works cars, and we'll go from there. Oh, by the way, guys, brand new Pagani Huayra Roadster. What do you think of that? It's not as good looking as... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a sucker for Paganis, but it definitely does not compare to the Rosa Nero Aventador. Right. While we're here, the El Camino, which has a lot of dust on it. There it goes, rub dust onto a white shirt. But anyways, El Camino versus the Buick GNX. Tessa Holmes says hi. What's up? On your mark, set, go. And the El Camino takes the win. There we go. Done. Go. Right. El Camino goes here. That was going to take on the Impala. We'll do Brian's Skyline Supra last. Right. Aston Martin DB5. I need to find a way to paint cars better. You know what? No, actually, if I'm being honest, that was absolutely perfect. You couldn't have gotten any better than that. I mean, guys, credit where credit is due. For a car that's this small, he did an amazing job, didn't he? While we're here, Aston Martin DB5 versus Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. On your marks, get set, go! And the Aston takes the win.
Winner, lane 3.
There we go, Aston Martin, British power, as some of the Brits would say. And finally, the Chevy Nova. Oh, okay, so we've got another Chevy Nova in this race. The Chevy Nova and the Brian's Toyota Supra. On your marks, get set, go! And the Nova takes the win.
Winner, lane 3.
I know a lot of you guys are probably hoping that the Supra would win, but unfortunately for the Supra fans, the Nova won. Wait, no, what am I doing? There we go, hand paid too, yep. You know, if I'm being honest, right, Demo, when you get older, you know how the, what do you call it? You know how Rolls Royce, they have their, like, cars hand painted, like, land on the side? I reckon you could do that. Like, if you, like, obviously that's perfect, but like, if you practice more and more and more and doing, like, really straight lines on certain cars and stuff, you could do pretty well. Right, next race, what should we do? Should we do get a better camera? Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, it is a Samsung, so what do you expect? You know what I mean? Right, we got Evo and Evo and Eclipse, Veyron and Civic, or the Acura and Nissan. What are we going for, guys? Acura and Nissan. Mr. Gomez says, what is he trying to say? I think he's trying to say to basically get a better camera, and I think he's trying to insult me about saying it. Right, about actually saying an insult. I'm joking. BC, be kind. BC, what are you trying to say? Yo, guys, forget it. Leave it. Guys, it's fine. Oh, I think we'll do Veyron and Civic first as well. Do I have a Hellcat? I have loads, actually. What do you mean? In this race currently, or like, what do you call it? In this race currently, or like in general? Damien Potter says hi as well. Hello. Damien Potter says hi, and he also says, do I have a Hellcat? I have quite a few, but do you mean in the race or in, like, my collection? And while we're here, Civic versus Veyron. On your mark, set, go! Civic takes the win.
Winner. Lane 3.
In general, yes, I do. I have quite a few, actually. I think I have more demons than Hellcats, but I have quite a few. And if you want, when I do next week's race, like when we do the qualifying this week for next week's race, Mr. Gummy says he has too many Hellcats. Well, you're not wrong. But if, like, when we do the qualifying for next week's race at the end of this video, what I'll do is I'll add a Hellcat. So I just scrolled on your live, and I really like... wow. I just scrolled on your live, and I really like cars because I grew up around people and fixing cars, and I'm about 7 today, and I'm about 7. Today is my birthday. Yo, happy birthday, man. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you grew up with cars and stuff, because that's how I grew up as well. So it's good to be able to relate to someone, you know. And I hope you like the content, by the way. Right, Evo and Eclipse. On your mark, set, go. Boom. There we go. Eclipse. Do a Hellcat versus a Lambo. Yes, we shall. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is, guys, was that the Evo or the Eclipse? But while we're here, let me find a Hellcat and I'll put it in for next week's race. Hell Kitty, where are you? I'm trying to find the Hellcat. Don't ask. There was a Hellcat somewhere here. It's a grey one. There we go. Is this a Demon or a Hellcat? SRT Demon, right. I tell you what, there was a wide body Hellcat. Yeah, there's a wide body Hellcat in this race, or was. Yeah, there it is. So what I'll do is I will, what do you call it? I will put this in for next week's race. There you go. If it doesn't become champion. If it becomes champion, then it becomes champion. Right, where are the Eclipse and the Evo again? Mr. Gummy says, "I demo a monster truck long form coming. Don't miss out." And then Mr. Gummy also says, Mr. Gummy says also, "Happy birthday to Damien Potter." There you go. Sorry, sometimes I go to speak, but my brain just stops braining. Right, I put them down here somewhere. Where is he? There we go. Done. Let's try this again because I forgot who won. Right, Evo, Eclipse, Mitsubishi Showdown. There you go. On your marks, Damien Potter says, "I subscribed. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it." Pardon me. And Mr. Gummy says, "Hey, 31 views. Wait, no, 41. Let's go." Pardon me. Right. Evo and Eclipse. Take 2 on your marks. Hey, go. Okay, Eclipse took the win that time. 47 now. Let's go. Right, guys, should we see if we can get the live shared out? I hate asking, by the way, but do you guys want to see if we can get the live shared out? And see how many people we can get in this live. Damien Potter says, "I just got home from school." What, this time of night? Oh, wait, no. Wait, what country are you in? Because I was going to say, because it's like, what? Almost 9:30 at night over here. Can you give a shout out to Mr. Gummy? Yes, I can. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Gummy. He is one of my moderators, and he's also a good friend of mine. And wow, let me try that again. He's a good friend of mine, and he's also a moderator, and he's a great YouTuber as well. Right. What is this? The Integra and the my days, my brain stopped ruining. The 240Z and the Integra. Let's try that again. On your mark, set, go. The 240Z takes the win. There you go. Oh, I've had a long day, if you couldn't tell. There we go. Right. Done. Hellcat GT3 RS. Damien Potter says #1 with the foam hand. There you go. Let's go. Right. Mr. Gummy says lol, and we next is, wow. Let me try that again. Hellcat, which is the Black Panther, and, well, been nicknamed the Black Panther, and the GT3 RS. On your mark, say go! And the GT3 RS takes the win. Sorry, Mr. Gummy, but yeah, your Hellcat lost. There we go. There we go, GT3 RS. Damien Potter says, "I'm in America." Okay, that would explain it then, but very nice. How was school, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Right, R33, Hypersport. On your mark, set, go! And the Hypersport, whoa, that sounded heavy. The Hypersport takes the win. Oh my days, my track is moving more and more to that way. Alright, Hypersport takes the win. Sorry, R33. I need to put all of these away soon. Alright, there we go. Thrasher versus GT3 again. On your mark, set, go. And the Thrasher takes the win.
Winner, lane 3.
I swear, I don't know if it was in my comment section, like on one of my lives, or Peak Time Racing, but I heard one time that someone said all Hot Wheels move at the same speed, or all toy cars, if you will, go at the same speed, but as you can tell, that's not true. I was voting on the Hellcat winning. Fair enough. Honestly, you know what? If I'm between me and you, same, but who's the Hellcat again? It was the Hypersport, wasn't it, on the GT3? I can't remember, but yeah. Hellcat's my favourite car. What's yours? Nice. Mine's got to be the Mazda RX-7, specifically with the Velside kit, like that one. But yeah, RX-7. But not that wow. The Hellcat is actually a safe choice as well. And he says, school was awesome. Good to hear. Right, GTR versus Eclipse. Not Eclipse. GTR versus Volkswagen. On your mark, set, go! And the Jetta takes the win. There you go, Jetta.
Lane 4.
There we go. Volkswagen Jetta. There we go. Right, Impala and El Camino again. Right, on your mark, set, go! Boom!
Winner,
You know
lane
what?
3.
Most of the time, tracks like this do favour heavier cars, like the El Camino. Right, we're gonna have to do a three-way between these two, and the winner between of these two. All right, Aston Martin and Chevy Nova. I need to sort out the track. There you go. Right, Aston Martin, Chevy Nova. On your mark, set, go! Boom!
Winner, lane 2.
The Nova takes the win. And we're gonna have to do a three-way between those two, and you know what? I think the GT3. Damien Potter says GT3. It's the live. I think the live's lagging a little bit. And Damien Potter says, yeah, that's my second favorite. Nice. Oh, the RX-7 is your second favorite. Very nice. Very nice. Also a safe choice as well. What are your top 5 favorite cars, actually? Right, we'll get the three-way out of the way first. To go from there. There we go. Alright. Jetta. Nova. Jetta. There's the Nova, and there's the whatchamacallit, next week when I get my allowance, I'll give you 1,000 subs. No, buddy, you don't have to do that. El Camino, no, please, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but honestly, please, you don't have to. But yeah, Nova, El Camino, Jetta. I swear I faced these three off before in one of my older long form videos, but let's see who takes it. Mark, set, go! And the Nova takes the win.
Winner, lane 2.
There we go. Ow, I just got a cramp in my hand. There we go. Nova takes the win. Sorry, I was trying to wipe something off my phone screen. My hand cramped up. Right, we'll do... There we go. We'll do these. The 240Z and the GT3. On your marks, get set, go! GT3 takes the win at the end. Obviously. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of these studio lights? I need to move them because they're in the way a little bit. I'm in the AFK room right now in Roblox Driving Legends. Nice. I think it was GT3. What was I say? Oh yeah. You said you're in the AFK room Driving Legends. Nice. What car are you thinking of driving? You know what? Civic and Eclipse. There we go. Civic, Eclipse. On your marks, get set, go! And the Eclipse takes the win. Wait, Son, if you're in an AFK room in Driving Legends, how are you watching my live at the same time? Or, no, wait, I think you can do background play, can't you? Eclipse takes the win while we're here. And finally, I can tell you my top 5 favourite cars. First is Hellcat. Second, GT3. Third, Sid. I think I might be a typo there. And while I'm waiting for that, the fast fish, so I accidentally clicked the button, but I put my third favorite is Tesla, my fourth favorite is Lambo, fifth favorite is Bugatti. Very nice. What is this again? The Thresher. There we go. What is your favorite model of Tesla, though? That's the question. Right. But I will give you 1,000 subs. No, buddy, please, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Right. What do you call it? I asked Big Boy Studio UK if I could do a review video for promotion, by the way. I don't know if they will say yes, but I hope they do. You know what? Good luck if they do. Honestly, seriously, good luck. Genuinely. I hope they do as well, because it would be pretty cool to see you do that, you know? And if you want, by the way, if you want any tips, you have my Snapchat and my Instagram, so go for it. But yeah, good luck with that. Hypersport, Thresher. On your marks, get set, go! And Thresher takes the win. Damn it, I want the Hypersport to win, but you know what? Fair play. Alright, there we go. GT3, yes, GT3 for the win. Right, so we have GT3 and Nova, Thresher, and Eclipse. We'll do Thresher and Eclipse since Damien Potter loves GT3, so we'll do that last. I mean that in a good way, by the way. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. Right, Eclipse and Thresher. On your mark, set, go! And the Eclipse takes the win, but I catch my knee on something. Wait, was that Thresher or the Eclipse? I think it was the Eclipse. You should race a Tesla. You have one. I have loads. Eclipse. Oh, let me try that again because I completely forgot who won. Right, marks, get set, go. Okay, there we go. It was there we go. It was the Thresher. Yeah. Right. So the first two cars for next week's race is the Hellcat. Hellcat and Tesla. There you go. Right. So Thresher takes first win. I'm watching on my phone. Very nice. Funny enough, I'm actually recording from a phone or streaming from a phone. Right. Nova GT3. On your marks, get set. Come on, no, come on. You got to win for Damien Potter. Come on. On your marks, set, go. Oh! Damien, you're in luck because the GT3 just won that. But it hasn't fully won yet because we have to do our best of three between Le Thresher, as I like to call it, Le Thresher, and Le GT3 RS. I'm not French, by the way. Don't hold me on that. Right, Le GT3 RS and Le Thresher. Don't ask. On your marks, get set. Well, race one. On your marks, set, go. And the Thresher takes first win. All right, next. On your marks, get set. Me and my brother think the Cyber truck is gay, so I like the first one. Fair play. On your marks, set, go. And the Thresher takes the win and wins the tournament. But fair play, the GT3 was the runner-up. So GT3 runner-up. Thresher is the winner of the tournament. Then again, hold on a minute. Let me quickly just line up the Thresher and the Champion, which is also a Fast and Furious Nissan GTR 32. So hold on a minute. How can you think that, how can your brother think that a Cybertruck is gay, but you like Teslas? Does that make sense? Pardon me. Right. Wait, right. So we'll do, for next week's race, by the way, we'll do Hellcat, Tesla, and then we'll do the Rosso Nero, Aventador VJ, and the Pagani Huayra Roadster. There we go. GWR says hi again. What's up? Right, Thresher versus Skyline. For this is the race. This is the race to see if the Thresher becomes a champion. Yeah, that was on me. That one. Right. Oh, sugar! I do not want to be dropping this. Right, Skyline versus Thresher. Race one. On your mark, set, go. And the Thresher takes the first win. Sorry, 1 minute. Erase your favorite car in the... Wait, what? Ray, erase your favorite car in your big collection. You mean race or like get rid of it? Right, Thresher takes first win. By the way, if the Thresher takes another win, then it becomes a champion. If the Skyline takes a win, then we'll do one more race. So yeah, right, Thresher versus Skyline, race number 2. We'll swap them around. On your marks, get set, go! And the Thresher gets stuck. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try that one more time. On your marks, get set, go! Okay, so the Skyline took the win that time. There you go. 2 bad launches from the Thresher. Wow. Alright, final race. Let's do Thresher there. Skyline there. Right, on your marks, get set, go! And the wow, that almost fell. And the Skyline remains the champion for another week until next week when I do another tournament. Right, Skyline remains the champion. Thresher remains the runner-up. And you know what we'll do? We'll do the thing where we do the tournament winners, like from each week. But you know what we'll do? We'll start racing cars from now. So you know what? Let's just start racing cars from now. We'll do 4 at a time. Right. This is the first race for next week's qualifying. We have the BMW 2002, Alfa Romeo Sport TI, Porsche Carrera 2.0, and the Mazda RX-7 FB. On your marks, there, go! Surprisingly, the Alfa Romeo takes the win. There we go, Alfa Romeo, you are the winner. There we go, done. There we go. Someone said Hellcat. Oh yeah, it was Damien Potter. Right, where is my Hellcat? I literally just raced it earlier. There we go. Put the Hellcat there. And that will go up against the Alfa Romeo for next week. Wait, this is Hellcat. This is a Demon as well, isn't it? It's yeah, Demon. We'll do a Demon on drag slicks versus a Ferrari F12. Actually, we'll do a 4-way between a Demon on drag slicks, a Ferrari F12 TDF, a Ford GT. Right, we need one more car that's in basically the same class as these 3. Well, even though the GT is a hypercar, the F12 is a GT car, and the Hellcat is a muscle car, but something is in the same power outage as these 3. We'll go with, what should we go with? Because the Jesko in real life will be too fast. The Vulcan is a, what do you call it? Should we go Maserati MC12? Guys, what are you thinking? MC12? Or should we go with something else? I'll let you guys pick. It could be any car in my collection. Rosso Nero obviously is going to go up against this Huayra this week. There we go. Rosso is going up against the Pagani Huayra. Race your favorite car in your big collection. There we go. Race it. Well, my favorite car has got to be his black RX-7, which is still here somewhere. Actually, no, correction. That was a lie. My favorite car is this in my collection. The Solero GT. There we go. What should we do for these 3? We'll do... Where's my SVJ? I had a black SVJ here. There we go. Right, this black SVJ isn't Hot Wheels, but... Oh, wow, that's dusty. 1 minute. Right. SVJ, Hellcat, F12 Berlinetta. Berlinetta or TDF? Berlinetta and the Ford GT. On your marks. Get set. Go. And the F12 takes the win. I think in real life it would be the F12 would come last because the amount of wheel spin that thing gets off the line. There we go. Let's put that there for now. F12 will take on the Solero GT. And then Ford GT and SVJ can go back in their place. There we go. Ford GT. Actually, you know what we'll do? Solero GT. And we'll do it against something else. Okay, there's no dust on that. It's just matte. Right, we'll race the Solero GT, which is my favorite car, against something else. But what do we race it against, though? That is my question. What do you guys want to see this gorgeous Solero GT race up against? Also, I want to just spill it. The reason why this Celero GT is one of my favorite car, well, my absolute favorite car in my collection is, well, it's actually the purple, specifically the purple variation that came out last year. But the reason why you should race a tractor, do I have a tractor somewhere? I swear I had a tractor down here somewhere. Don't think I have a tractor. Actually, no, I have the perfect tractor. It's, I believe, down here somewhere in here. Where is it? That's not it. You guys will know what I mean in a minute when I show you. Where is Le Tractor? It's a tractor that spins out in corners a lot. It was made last year, and it was green and black. Let's see if you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see if anybody can catch on to what I'm talking about. We'll do Miata for next race as well. Yeah, here's another Celero GT of mine. We'll do Miata versus GT. There we go. Miata versus Celero GT. We'll put in there. Done. Right, where is this tractor of mine? It's not really a tractor, but there we go. This is the tractor in question. The Kick Sauber F1 car from last year. Oh, yes, this was a tractor and a half on track. Not that I watched last year's season, but it was a tractor and a half. Right. Celero GT versus the 2024 Kick Sauber. Or the 2024 Sauber. On your marks, there, go! And the Sauber surprisingly takes the win. Boom. Unfortunately, my favourite car, the Celero GT, is going back. Sauber takes on the F12. I think I've raced them against each other before. Put it there. There we go. We'll do Miata versus Take 2 of the Celero GT. On your marks, there, go! And the Miata takes the win. Yeah. Why are these Celero GTs so slow today? That's what I'm trying to work out. Because usually they're fast. Miata. There we go. Right. What should we race next? Ow. Something just fell. That was the... not the Astana Hotto. What am I talking about? Does this Zonda even fit? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Why is it the C12 Zonda being way too wide? Right, what are we thinking next? We've got loads and... Hi, I'm in the reflection. I need to sort out my hair if you guys couldn't see that. But yeah. We'll do something we haven't done in a while. Should we do McLaren W1? Should we do McLaren W1 versus... What should we face against W1, guys? What should we do? Because we've got a bunch of, like I said, hypercars, supercars, sports cars, race cars. Well, apart from these guys, they're too big. Race cars. What were we thinking? We'll move these guys as well. Against that car should be the Lamborghini Huracan. Well, you're in luck because I swear I just saw a Huracan right here. There we go. You are in luck because there is a Huracan right here. 1 minute. Actually, wait. No, I have a Huracan wide. No, it's over there. Though. I was going to say I have a Huracan wide body. Wasn't there another Huracan down here? No, I thought it was a Huracan with a black roof. But nope. Oh, no, here it is. Tell you what, should we race the two Huracans, the blue and the green, and whoever wins goes up against W1? What do you think? We shall do that. Right. Green Huracan versus blue Huracan. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh! That was close, but the green one, well, barely takes the win because the blue one was coming back at the end. Right, where is my... Oh, no, that's all the super treasure hunts and a treasure hunt. We'll put this there. Before anybody else, no, I'm not going to open up these super treasure hunts. They are staying in the box for as long as I can keep them in. There we go. Right, someone going to catch there? Hopefully not. Right, Huracan. Where's my W1? W1, where are you? It's probably under... You know, let me just put all of these here just for a minute. W1 is somewhere under there. I know that. I've lost my W1. Whoops. And what we're here about... Oh, there it is. Tell you what, we'll do these two, and then next up we'll do the T50S versus... What should we do? Koenigsegg Jessica. Motorworld says, guess who's finally back? Yo, Motorworld, what's up? Welcome back. Right, W1 versus Huracan over here. This is the qualifiers for next week's race. On your mark, set, go. And the W1 takes the win.
Lane 3.
Boom. Right, W1 takes the win. I'll take on the F12 Berlinetta. Oh, someone asked for a Tesla as well. There we go. I think it was Damien. Yeah, you asked for a Tesla next week. There we go. Model Y? Actually, yeah, we'll do the Model Y, yeah. Right, where's the T50S? There it is. GMA T50S. Right, guys, T50S. What should go next to it in this drag race? So we'll do 2 more cars against T50S. What are we thinking? And then while I'm waiting, I need to clear the dust off. There we go. I don't know, by the way, don't ask why that's there. I've had that since I was a kid, so I don't know where to put it. Because I'm going to be throwing that out soon as well. Right, T50S, what should it go up against? YouTube race, Lamborghini Huracan and your favorite car. No, you should race your favorite car in with a Lamborghini Huracan. All right, we'll do the Celera GT versus Huracan. Oh wait, you mean my favorite car in general or my favorite Hot Wheels car? Because if it's my favorite car, then it'll be the RX-7 wherever that's gone. There's a Subi over there, but I don't know where the RX-7 has gone. It was somewhere over here. There's so many like different colored cars, mostly black cars, so this kind of blends in a little bit. It's like in this area, there's so many red cars that the Agera blends in. Where is the RX-7? Because if I have to find another one, then I'll have to, you know. I don't think my next door neighbor is too pleased with me because I think she might have slammed it in the cupboard. I'm joking. Right, RX-7 is somewhere over here. Come on, where are you? Come here. RX-7, where are you? Also, here's currently my POV right now, so of course you guys are seeing a bit more zoomed in because I've got my phone down there. You know what we'll do? Because I can't find the RX-7, which I thought I saw it over here somewhere, but apparently not. Because I can't find the RX-7, we'll do the Huayra BC. Actually, no, CCX. We'll do the actually, you know what? We'll do. Should we do the Aventador, even though it's not really necessarily my outright favorite car? Damien Potter says hi. We'll do the Aventador SVJ with the Huracan STO. Should I say Aventador wide body and Huracan STO? Because this Huracan STO is known to be fast down my track, so we shall see. On your marks, get set, go. Told you.
Winner, lane 5.
Oh, that's a lot of dust on those wheels. There we go. Boom. Tell you what, we'll do one more of my mini GT cars. We'll do a 4-way between the SVJ, Huayra, Huracan, and we'll do Regera and which of these Zondas is the one with the damaged wheel? 1 minute. Is it the blue one or the red one? Oh yeah, it's definitely that one.
Winner, lane 2.
Ow. Elbow. Was it this one? Oh yeah, no, wait, what? 1 minute. Just doing test. Yep, definitely blue one. I mean, red one, sorry. Right, there we go. We'll do 3-way race 4-way race next week between those 3. There we go. Right. 2, 4, 8. Right, guys, we need something to go up against Tesla for next week. Actually, you know what we'll do? Instead of the Model 3, we'll do... Tell you what, guys. It's going to be a bit risky. But shall we do this specific Tesla Model S, which used to be my champion? Is there a Roadster back there? No. Right, should we do this? My old champion, as you can see from the battle scars. Should we do this previous champion or one of the old champions against the T50S, and whoever wins will move on to next week, and then after that we'll do like one last race, and then I'll sort out the cars for next week after. I think that'll, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a Corvette and a Gallardo as well for next week's race. Someone asked for a Corvette and a Gallardo last week, I think. Right, Tesla Model X, which is my old champion, and the GMA T50S. On your marks, get set. Granted, I haven't raced this Model X in ages, so it could win, might not win. Go! And Model X takes the win. You know what? Maybe, just maybe, it could take back its crown from a couple years ago. Could take the crown from the Skyline next week. Maybe. But if you guys do want to see that, throw me a sub, because this could be good. Right. Whoops. Ignore the old books down there. I don't know why they're there. Right. GMA has fallen. Where has that even gone? I don't see it. It doesn't roller skate for whatever reason. Tell you what. 1 minute. Let me just quickly sort out this GMA and then I'll get back to racing. There we go. There it is. I see it. Oh, there's a Viper down there apparently as well. Got it. Come on. There we go. If you just joined the live, I do apologise. I'm just getting some cars that have fallen down the side there. There we go. Viper GMA. Now, I've been at this for almost an hour already. You know what? While we're here, we'll do. Should we do the Viper or no? Nah. Guys, what do you think? Should we do the Viper? Nah, we'll do it for next week. Yeah, Viper for next week's qualifiers. There we go. Gallardo and Corvette. Movies Fast and Furious cars. Ay. There we go. Gallardo, Corvette. And finally, give Demo. Wow, my days. I cannot speak tonight. I don't know why. Give Demo Army Dog a shout out. Shout out to Demo Army Dog as well. And a special shout out as well, speaking of which, because he made this beautiful custom Aventador SVJ Roadster. Rosso Nero is what he called it. And this Regera needs to move back here. Right. Final car, and then I'm going to hop off. Oh, no, here's the RX-7. There we go. What was it? RX-7 versus Lamborghini Huracan. Yeah, we'll do the RX-7 versus Huracan again. There we go. Blue Huracan. Right. On your marks. Get set. Go. And the RX-7 takes the win. Boom. There we go. I just realised I just picked all of these cars, but the amount of hypercars and stuff that are down here, like is SF9. Oh, here's a roadster I was on about earlier as well. But yeah, funny enough, right? The first ever variation of a really long track like this that I did before I started my YouTube channel, was like a Scalextrics track, but it was like a 2-lane, and while I'd line the cars up, you know, there has like the metal bits, like really skinny metal bits going down the middle for the the cars, like these electric cars stay on. My first ever race I did, or the first ever proper track that I made, was that, where I'd line the cars up. And that's how I found out my Model X was my champion as well. And the wire and stuff. Stay on longer, I shall try. Tell you what, I'll stay on until 10. Maybe, I'll stay on until 10 past 10. There we go. But yeah, first ever champion was between, I think it was either the Model X or the Wyra. Because if you go back to like my really old videos, then you'll see I did a champions race. It was the Model X, Wyra, and a couple others. By the way, please don't go back to my old videos. I sounded so depressed back then. A, because I was like, technically I was. B, like I would always do it either stupid o'clock in the morning in videos or stupid o'clock at night. And C, I was just not confident. Like, you know how I'm talking now, where I'd be like I'm like, oh, like everywhere and stuff like that. That's how I thought I was talking back then. But like in reality, I was talking more like this, like really quietly, but just enough to, you know what I mean. And I just did an entire lecture on my, when I first started my thingamabob. Oh yeah, I will be filming a Halloween special when October starts as well. Spoilers, it's not actually, no spoilers. Also, this is my, my channel mascot. His name is Bob the Mouse. So everybody say hi to Bob, and then we have a random Minecraft sheep that's a stress toy, which I don't really use, but there we go. But yeah, what I think I'll do is, right, tomorrow I will get to filming that monster truck race, and then I'll post it. And who asked for the monster truck race? It was not Motor World. It wasn't Demo Army Dog. Who was it? It was Mr. Gummy. There we go. What I'll do is, if Mr. Gummy, if you're still watching, what I'll do is I will uh film the monster truck race tomorrow, and then I will tag you in it when it's been posted. But it's going to take about a week or two to film, mainly because I'm very bad at keeping to a schedule when it comes to editing, because I'll start and then I'll lose confidence or whatever it is, like halfway through. So yeah, just keep a watch out for that at some point next week. Oh yeah, and I start college next week as well, so I need to. Well, I only do like Wednesdays and Mondays, but still. Oh my, wow, we've almost got 100 people. Oof. Welcome to the live. If you've just joined the live, the race is already over, but I'm just standing here blabbing on for whatever reason. So if you guys want to see a random 19-year-old from the UK blabbing on about his life, then go for it. Also, I do. Okay, yeah, I just lost about 20, almost 30 of the people. Whoops. But yeah, what do you guys want to talk about, or what cars do you guys want to see? Want to see race? Because I've got like 2 more spaces for now, and I need to sort these out. So yeah, what do you guys want to see race, or like yeah, what do you guys want to see race for now? We'll do while we're here. We'll do no. The Huracan Super Trofeo is way too fast. Oh, by the way, guys. Shout out to my cousin. You've seen her. I think if you've been in these lives before, you've seen her. Her name's Christiana Iwanu. Shout out to my cousin for making this beautiful artwork. I need to find a frame to put this in, but yeah, cuz, if you're watching, appreciate it so much. We call each other cuz. That's just a nickname for cousins in our family. But yeah, Andrew the Diecast Addict. There we go, with a car and another car. 3 cars. There you go. Made by Christiana Smiley Face. Nice. Well, says it up there as well. But yeah, I'll put this back down here for the time being, and then I will definitely find a frame for that. What should we do for the next 4 cars? We'll do, without me banging my head, we shall do what is this? The Proton Saga, which I haven't seen on the track in a while, which has a lot of dust on it as well. The Proton Saga, and what should we do? Proton Saga and what else? There's a Jessica here, but I don't think you guys want to be seeing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me a Jessica. We've got a Color Shifters GT3, which I know Damien Potter, you love your GT3s and GT3 RSs and stuff. We've got a custom Ford Model A, Mazda 3. What should we do? Oh, here we go. Here's my all-time favorite Hot Wheels casting. It's the Purple Solero GT. There was a Super Treasure Hunt variation of that, but unfortunately, well, as you can tell, that's not it. There we go. We've got Huracan Storato, Gallardo, Navarro. What should we do? Does this even fit? There's a hair on the track. Does that even fit? Barely. Okay, that barely fits, so we're not going to do that. Oh yeah, last year, end of year race, this Supra got stuck on the radiator over there, the heater. Oh yeah, what should we do? Guys, what do you think we should do against the Proton Saga? Right there. What should we do? Proton Saga versus what? Yeah, what should we do? What do you got? Tell you what, Damien Potter, what do you want to see? Or the other 80 people on here, what do you guys want to see? It can be any car whatsoever that I have. Like, it doesn't have to be from this. Don't know why this is so zoomed in. There we go. It can be any car from here. It doesn't have to be specifically from here. It can be anywhere in the collection. What do you guys want to see? Because we already tried the Murcielago, the original one, last week, and we already tried the Murcielago SV. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, around Christmas time, when obviously starting December when Vlogmas comes along, you know usually I get like what do you call it? Like I always go out like the 30th of November or 31st November, whatever it is, to get an advent calendar for myself. This year I don't have to do that because this is what's going to be opened up around Christmas time. Yes, I know it's early to get this, but you know, better to be safe than sorry because it's going to be gone by the time like November rolls around. And I do have a concert in November, so if you guys want to see a vlog of that, I guess just like if you guys want to see a vlog of that or something. Actually, wait, there is a car somewhere in there. That's an F40. Also, by the way, everybody says that, oh, hypercars are huge and stuff, like old school supercars and stuff. But when you compare them to, like, normal, everyday cars, like, I don't know. Let's see, if you compare it to, like, normal, everyday cars, like, let's say it's Model 3. The F40 is wide. Oh, actually, no, it's pretty big. Whoops, my bad. But yeah, like, I've seen... Oh, wow, 107 viewers. Hello, live. I have seen hypercars next to normal everyday traffic and stuff. Like a couple years last year, I saw a 918 Spider in London, and oh wow, that thing is wide, but it's also tiny compared to the traffic around it. Speaking of 918 Spider, we'll do Proton Saga versus 918 Spider. There we go. Which is something you never hear in real life. Oh, let's race the 918 against the Proton Saga. You know what I mean? Oh, to be fair though, like, given enough modifications, a Proton Saga could give a 918 a run for its money, which is true for every single other car in existence. Maybe apart from PLP50 and stuff like that. But, right, 918 versus Saga. On your mark, set, go! 918 takes the win.
Winner, lane 2.
Right, and final race to see who moves on for next week. We'll do a Ferrari, maybe. What should we do? We've got a couple Ferraris, got an Aston Martin, which isn't very fast, so I wouldn't race that. It's a beautiful car. Where is it? Don't get me wrong, beautiful car, but it's not very fast. I'll just to prove it to you, I'll put it against something that is fairly fast. We'll do this Huracan again. This isn't the qualifying for next week, by the way. This is just to prove a point. Go.
Winner.
Okay, my bad. My bad. There we go. I guess this wasn't very fast on the old track. Yeah, guys, what do you guys want to see go down the track for the last the last race of this thing, and then I'm gonna hop off in like 5 minutes. Should we do a Focus RS? Yes, we shall. We'll do a Focus RS. And what else? We'll go Focus RS. Also, is it just me or does that Alfa Romeo look like an owl? Don't ask where I got that from, but it looks like an owl. Right, Focus RS. There was a Golf GTI. Police edition somewhere down here. Oh my days, this is me as a kid. Oh god. I was an ugly baby. I'll give you that. I was an ugly, ugly baby. I mean, I wasn't even a baby then. I was a toddler. What am I talking about? I mean, to be fair, nothing's really changed. Yeah, just to prove it to you. Quick face reveal. Yeah, as you can tell, nothing's really changed. Do I look the same as I did when I was a kid? 1 minute. Yeah, nope. Right, we'll do. Sorry, I apologize for the trauma I just gave you guys. We'll do Golf GTI and we'll go Focus RS. Sorry, and Mazda. I just fell. RX-8. Matchbox versus Hot Wheels, actually. On your mark, set, go! RX-8 takes the win.
Winner, lane 3.
There we go, and the RX-8 will take on the 9... two Matchbox will take on each other next week in the form of the 918 Spider and the Mazda RX-8. And then we've got a Cybertruck back there, but that's still too wide to race down the track. If it wasn't wide, I would have raced it, but it is wide, so yeah. Also, I need to stop. Like, one thing I noticed as well, Also, I notice a lot of this in other people as well. Is I need to stop insulting myself in certain ways that make sense. Because, yeah, I know it. One thing I was thinking about just now is, okay, to be fair, I wasn't really that ugly, but I called myself ugly and stuff like that, which I need to stop doing because a lot of people don't. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but a lot of people, including like in my life, think I'm not ugly, and a lot of people actually go off on me for saying I'm ugly. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And that's the thing about self. You know what I need to start. You know what I'm gonna start doing near the end of the things. At the end of the live, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing a little a little piece of advice and like life lessons and stuff. And this week's one is don't like how do I put this? Speaking from experience, I always had and still kind of have low self esteem, and I always makes fun of myself for it and stuff like that. But it's not good because it affects you mentally from my own personal experiences, if that makes sense. Because like going back to last week when I was opening up about, you know, being in that relationship and stuff, and she was calling herself ugly, and I at the time didn't think I was ugly, but she was calling herself ugly, and that was in turn rubbing off on me, and I started calling myself ugly, which I didn't mean it at first, but it started like I started convincing myself that I was ugly as well, which technically I'm not fully wrong, but still. And like that's the thing is, don't let unless it's positive, don't let other people what they say about themselves affect how you view yourself. So if someone calls themselves ugly, don't go calling yourself ugly because nobody's ugly. Everybody's like beautiful or good looking or whatever in their own ways. Does that make sense? And obviously, I need to start. I'm going to start doing this as well because like these little life lessons because I've got a lot of like younger audience who watches my videos as well, and I don't like obviously because I want to be a good impact to the next generation. I want to start giving out good life lessons. Does that make sense? And I need to move this super treasure hunt here. So yeah, moral of the story: don't call yourself ugly because you'll start convincing yourself that you're ugly. And yeah, everyone's beautiful in their own ways. So yeah, you're not ugly. None of you are. I know a lot of you that are watching right now probably have, well, a few of you that are watching probably have low self-esteem, especially with your self-image and stuff. But take it from me, a small YouTuber doing his best to make subs and make people's days better. None of you are ugly. Don't call yourself ugly because you're not. You're all beautiful, good looking, whatever in your own ways. Does that make sense? Yeah, and also especially because Damien said he's 7 years old as well. I don't want to be like. Did you say you were 7 years old or like seventh grade or something? Like, I don't exactly want to be like saying this, that, and the other about myself because obviously the younger generation they learn from the adults. You know what I mean? Especially if YouTubers, because that's why us YouTubers are called influencers. But yeah. Yeah, tip of the day. Don't call yourselves ugly because none of you are ugly. There you go. I need to start doing these lectures. Well, I need to start doing these lectures as well because, well, I'm good at lecturing if you guys couldn't tell. But yeah, none of you are ugly. All of you are amazing. You're doing amazing today. If you feel like you're not doing amazing, take it from me. You are. You always have done amazing. You always will be doing amazing to all of you. And yeah, after that lecture, what time is it? It is 8 minutes past. I will stay on for 2 more minutes and then I'm gonna hop off because I did call Christella, who made this beautiful piece of artwork, and I'm also getting tired as well. But yeah, yeah. I hope everybody's had a great day today as well, or night, depending on where you are, or morning, or whatever. Because it's been up and down for me, but I did meet up with a couple of people that I know, so yeah, it's been a good day. Even though, funny enough, I got absolutely drenched earlier today because I was going up to my local Tesco. I went out my door, it was spitting a little bit, like spattering a little bit outside. Nothing too bad. Closer I get to Tesco or Walmart, I think it is for the Americans, the harder it rains. And then by the time I get into Tesco, my hair is like all on my forehead, like that. So yeah. Tell you what, if we can get this to 25 likes, I will post said picture on my posts. Whoa, that's not my light. But yeah, if we can get this to 25 likes, I will post the picture I took earlier on my thing, on my posts. So yeah, if we can get 25 likes, I'll post it on my posts. But yeah, and we've lost a viewer. No. Right, I'm contemplating. Do I throw this away? Because obviously I know it's rubbish, but at the same time, it's been here for what, couple weeks, and yeah, it's it'll look empty at the end. Hey, we got up to 20 likes. Let's see if we can get to 5 more likes. If we can get to 5 more likes, I will post the picture that I sent to my family earlier of me, what I look like when I'm absolutely drenched in the rain, because my hair was just a mess and everything. 5 more likes, and I'll do that. And the Alfa Romeo is out of shape. There we go. While we're doing that, Alfa Romeo versus Hellcat, the Sauber versus the Mazda, Lamborghini versus Pagani, Ferrari versus McLaren, Tesla versus Mazda, Chevrolet versus Lamborghini, and then Porsche versus Mazda. So yeah, if you guys want to see said picture, let's see if we can get to 25 likes in the next minute or so, because it is 10 past, but I'll stay on for 2 minutes. See if we can get to 25 likes in the next 2 minutes or so. I apologise if I'm a little bit shaky. There we go. Oh, well, I'm tired though. Oh, yeah. Also, to those of you who actually did watch it live, if you guys want to see more content like this, like the Hot Wheels races and the like talks at the end of the races, then throw me a sub if you want. And yeah, I know Damien Potter, his name. I know he already subscribed, so thank you so much, buddy. And yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, also, one more thing before I go, I'm going to talk about confidence levels as well. Again, I want to speak from personal experience because, well, personal experience. When it comes to confidence, obviously, I know it's pretty easy for your confidence to get shook. You know what? While we're here, we'll do. I thought my cat was there, but it's my rollerblade. While we're here, we'll do the E-Type versus something else. We'll do, before I start this lecture, we'll do the Jaguar E-Type versus the Hellcat, the Demon, sorry. We'll do this Demon. Right, before I start this lecture, Demon versus E-Type, lightweight. On your mark, set, go! And the Hellcat takes the win.
Winner! Lane 2!
Actually, you know what, save me, I'll just do more matchups another time. But that E-Type is beautiful, though. But yeah, like I was saying, when it comes to confidence levels, I, most of the time, am not very confident at all. It takes, when I first started the lives, it took a lot of, courage in myself to start these live streams, because I'd, stand there, sometimes, 10 minutes straight, my heart would be racing, do, 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 hovering over the live button, do I go live, do I not, do I know, and speaking of confidence levels, again, going back to my older videos, that's why I was so quiet, is because I wasn't very confident at all. And sometimes if I don't do a live stream till late at night on a Thursday, or I don't do a live stream in general, it's because something's happened and my confidence has been shook or something, or I've been put in a bad mood and my confidence has still been shaken. And yeah, just moral of the story, don't let anybody shake your confidence with whatever it is. You're confident about something and you want to go ahead with something making a live stream or whatever, and you want to be confident with it, be confident, be as confident as you can, you know what I mean? Because that's one thing I've learned in life, is you got to be confident in almost everything you do. Yeah, it's what was I saying? Again, going back to self-esteem and stuff, with my YouTube videos, when it comes to making YouTube videos, it's taken me about a month just to pick up my laptop to start editing videos again, because, well, yeah, self-esteem, you know, and confidence, because I don't know what it was. I think I was going to edit a video one time, then me and my mum, we got into a disagreement. I'm not trying to spill any family life, nothing, I'm just saying. Me and my mum, we got into a bit of a disagreement, and I just put my laptop down. This is what I was editing, by the way. I put my laptop down, and I just didn't edit any videos since, and I've only just started editing videos from today. Does that make sense? So yeah, and I am going to. I think I'm going to hop off now because I spent the last 4 or 5 minutes yapping on constantly. And yeah, I am tired. Sorry about that. I'm tired. But yeah, to those of you who haven't subscribed, if you guys want to see more lives, like live stream races and stuff, don't forget to, if you want, like, give me throw me a sub. I go live every Thursday about, give or take, 7:30, and yeah, to those of you who have just watched, I'm Andrew the Diecast Addict, or those of you who have just joined, I'm Andrew the Diecast Addict. If you guys again want to see live stream races, like I do themes sometimes like Fast and Furious, or I'll do like 64 cars sometimes, or just 32, then feel free to throw me a sub. Like I said, I go live every Thursday at 6 p.m. Well, between 6:30 and 7:30, and yeah. I think I'm gonna end off this live here. So yeah, as I just said, I've been Andrew Diecast Addict. Thank you for all for joining the live. If you guys did like it, throw me a sub if you guys want. Like I said, I go live every Thursday, 6 p.m. And yeah, I will catch you guys all next week. And have a great day, by the way. Peace. Oh yeah, by the way, before I go, shout out to Damien Potter, Motor World, GWRXYZ, Demo Army Dog, and Mr. Gummy for being amazing people. And while we're here, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, no. I was going to do something, but I changed my mind. Right, anyways, shout out to all those people. Shout out to all you amazing viewers, subscribers. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I'll see you all next week. Peace.